and welcome to Ivy English. I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
Today, it's November. It's November the 3rd. We're on page 12 of the magazine, and we're talking about the biggest November topic of any year, which is, of course, dun, 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 Thanksgiving. And we're talking about unveiling the bird behind Thanksgiving. If you unveil something, you reveal its true meaning. So let's find out the true meaning of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, unveiling 就是揭露。那这个 the bird 在这里指的是火鸡，当然我们要看文章才知道。那 behind Thanksgiving 就是感恩节背后的那个火鸡，那我们要把它揭开来看看它有什么秘密。所以我们这篇文章的中文的标题是火鸡面面观。
So let's find out the story of turkeys. Thanksgiving Day in the U.S. is a day for family fun and, most importantly, feasting. No Thanksgiving spread would be complete without a massive roasted turkey at its center. This bird's association with the holiday is so strong that it has become one of Thanksgiving's main symbols and even spawned its nickname, Turkey Day. What makes the turkey so iconic to this particular celebration? Unlike other popular livestock such as chickens, cows, or sheep, turkeys are exclusively native to North America. Although it's unlikely that the first Thanksgiving feast between pilgrims and Native Americans included a turkey, these large fowl gained popularity as feast day centerpieces around the 19th century, when President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed Thanksgiving Day a national holiday. Around that time, it was a common sight to see large flocks of turkeys being herded down the roads in the weeks before Thanksgiving. Though not the most intelligent of birds, turkeys do have other appealing features. They are known for their beautiful plumage and the beard of feathers that sprouts from their chests. Another distinctive feature of turkeys is their gobbling calls, although you might not know that only male turkeys make this sound. When it comes to flying, wild turkeys are actually quite good at it and can take to the air at up to 60 miles per hour. It might seem a pity that so many of these birds become Thanksgiving meals, but not all end up on the dinner table. Every year since 1989, the President of the United States has pardoned a turkey or two that are then allowed to live out their lives in peace. These lucky birds really have something to celebrate on Turkey Day. You know, I remember when that first ceremony happened, everybody that I know just collectively rolled our eyes like, what is the point? What is the point of that?
Yeah,
Whatever.
Pardoning one turkey.
One turkey or two out of the literally millions that will be eaten over the weekend. Like, I'm sorry, what? And
it's a gesture.
To make our president do something like that, what is the point? Are you like trying to make fun of our democracy? Like, honestly, it just felt so unserious. But okay.
好，刚刚这个 Angel 老师说呢，他记得这个1989年美国总统特赦火鸡的时候，那很多人呢，包括他朋友在内，还有包括他自己在内，都觉得说这在搞什么啊？一个总统特赦一只火鸡，全美国吃掉了多少只火鸡，你就特赦一只，那感觉起来这一只也是受到特别待遇，这跟民主好像也是有一点不太搭的一个感觉哈。不过这个感觉啦 ，yeah.
I kind of don't like the meaning of that too. It's like, why is this one special? We're going to especially do this one. It's like sending a message that some people are more special than others, you know, which is not really good for a democracy. That's like an emperor's move, not a democratic president's move.
Yeah. That's why I said it's not good for democracy. It's against democracy.
It really
the spirit of democracy.
I agree with you so much.
Yeah. 好，所以真的，你为什么就找一只好像那只火鸡它有特权一样啊？你怎么选的也不知道。所以呢，总之蛮有趣的，但是已经成为一个传统了呀，就是他们总统特赦火鸡。
Yeah, but since it just started in 1989, we can stop it now. we can just stop.
Yeah, 不过这个1989年才开始的一个传统啊，也许可以考虑就以后不要再玩这种游戏了。
To be honest, it doesn't matter how many thousands of years you have a tradition. If you think this tradition is stupid, you can just stop.
Yeah, 而且其实传统这个东西啊，不管它已经流传了多久，如果在现代社会里面已经没有什么意义的话呢，其实你也可以不要去遵循这个传统。
Okay, well, let's do the article, which is not about democracy, but about Thanksgiving. So, Thanksgiving Day in the U.S. is a day for family, fun, and most importantly, feasting. What this sentence forgot is the fighting. on Thanksgiving. Family fun, fighting, and feasting.
啊，这跟台湾过年一样哈。
And watching football.
在美国当然这个 Thanksgiving 大家还会看这美式足球。那我刚刚讲跟台湾类似的就是过年应该也是一个合家团圆的一个喜庆的日子，但是其实不少家庭在过年的时候反而家族聚在一起反而是会吵架，因为平常没机会吵，或者平常没有看到对方，那过年的时候看到之后就旧恨新仇通通到了心上，就开始就吵架了。
Especially when the politics comes up.
尤其如果讲到政治的话，那政治立场不同常常就会吵起来啊，所以家人在一起最好是不要讲政治啊。
Yeah, it's a little dangerous.
Yeah, 所以呢，这地方讲到说，美国的这个感恩节的这一天呢 ，is a day for， 就是它是一个为了什么什么的日子啊。那 for 表示目的，所以这个日子你可以用来干嘛呢？会有什么东西呢？有 family，a day for family， 就是合家团圆的这么一个日子。那 for fun 就是这一天大家可以快乐欢乐一下。那还有呢 ，most importantly 最重要的是 feasting， 就是吃大餐、大快朵颐的意思。
So no Thanksgiving spread would be complete without a massive roasted turkey at its center. What is a spread? Well, when you spread something out, you make it all visible. So a spread without any qualifier is always going to be a spread of food or a spread of valuable objects. So a Thanksgiving spread is the feast spread out on the table.And no spread would be complete without something. You have to have this thing for the feast to be complete. And in this case, it's the turkey at the center.
好，所以这里各位要注意一个很重要的一个语块啊，就是 No A would be complete without B， 就是如果没有 B 的话，没有一个 A 是完整的，就是 A 一定要有 B 才是完整。所以这个地方这个 A 就是 Thanksgiving spread 在这里呢是名词，它指的是个盛宴。刚刚 Angela 是解释很清楚这概念，因为 spread 本来是散布的意思，散开的意思，所以在这种情况下，在这个意义之下 spread 就是你把食物散开摆在桌上，所以 spread 通常因为而且你要能够散开来摆，就表示不是很少，一定要很多的食物，所以 spread 在这里指的就是 an abundant meal laid out on a table， 所以就是摆出来一大桌的好菜。好，那没有一个感恩节的大餐呢会是完整的，除非你有什么呢？有一个 massive 就是很大只的 roasted 是烤好的 turkey 火鸡 at its center， 所以感恩节大餐的中心桌子的中央一定要放一只烤好的大大的火鸡，不然的话这个 Thanksgiving spread 就不是完整的。
So this bird's association with the holiday is so strong that it has become one of Thanksgiving's main symbols and even spawned its nickname, Turkey Day. So the bird's association with the holiday, A's association with B, means that when you think of A, you think of B. Or sometimes if you think of B, you also think of A. They just have a really strong relationship. So this association or relationship is so strong that it has become one of Thanksgiving's main symbols. Like you just have to put up a turkey and people go, oh, Thanksgiving. And it even spawned its nickname. It gave birth to, in a fishy way, it created this nickname, Turkey Day, because we eat turkey on Thanksgiving.
好，所以呢这个地方 spawn 这个字呢通常会让我们想到鱼在产卵，不过在这里它的意思就是产生或者衍生 to produce or give rise to。 好，那我们再回来看看这句的前面，他说呢这一只鸟啊，也就是火鸡啊，因为要避免重复，刚刚一直讲了 turkey 这里换成 this birds， 那This bird 这只鸟也就是火鸡，它的 association with association 就是关联，和什么的关联，和什么的连结或联系 with the holiday 一样，避免重复，所以 the holiday 指的就是 Thanksgiving。 所以火鸡和感恩节的关系 is so strong that 非常的强到什么地步呢？强到 it has become 这个 it 就是指火鸡 has become 已经成为了 one of Thanksgiving's main symbols，它已经成为感恩节的主要的象征。然后呢 and has even 那个 has 省略掉了，因为 and 连接这个 has 省略掉了，它甚至于已经 spawned 已经产生或者衍生它的 nickname。 那这个地方这个 it's 指的是 Thanksgivings， 就产生的这个 Thanksgiving 的这个 nickname， 它的别称的俗称就是什么呢？就是 Turkey Day， 就是火鸡节。
So what makes the turkey so iconic to this particular celebration? If something is iconic to something, it means that it is a symbol of that. Now, we've just ended our first paragraph with a question, and that works because our first paragraph is an introduction, and the introduction is to get us to the main topic, which is why is the turkey so important to Thanksgiving? And so it makes sense to ask this question as the end of our introduction so that we can get into it in the next paragraph.
Yeah, 这个第一段显然是个介绍，所以在第一段介绍性的这个段落最后他给你一个类似一个 hook， 就是让你引起你一点兴趣，他问一个问题，所以这样的写法是可以的。那这个问题就可以带入我们的文章主题。那这个问题是什么呢？他说是什么使得火鸡变成如此的 iconic， 就是具有代表性的 symbolic， 或者是 emblematic， 这个字呢拼法是 emblematic emblematic，或者 representative， 所以呢它是为什么是什么使得火鸡这么具有代表性？那后面的介系词记得用 to， 是可以代表什么呢？代表 this particular celebration， celebration 就是一个庆典，一个欢庆。那这个地方 this particular celebration 指的当然也是 Thanksgiving。Unlike
other popular livestock, now livestock means animals that you breed to create food. So chickens, cows, or sheep. So unlike these other livestock, turkeys are exclusively native to North America. So chickens, cows, or sheep all come from different continents, in fact. Actually, but turkeys are originally from North America. So if you're originally from a place, we say that you're native to that place.
好，所以 native to 就是原生于某个地方，它有一个同义字比较难一点的是 indigenous to。那 indigenous 它的拼法是 indigenous indigenous to native to 意思差不多。那我们来看看这个句子的头，他说 unlike 跟什么不一样呢？跟其他的 popular 就是常常看到的很受欢迎的 livestock 就是我们讲的家禽家畜，就是 domestic animals， 那通常是 used as food， 就里面你可以拿来吃之类的。那所以他底下立刻举例了 livestock， 例如什么呢？例如鸡鸭，还有 cow 这个字呢，它可以指母牛，但是它也可以用来指牛，公牛母牛都可以统称为 cows 也可以。那这里当然就是指一般的牛，所以鸡啊牛啊还有 sheep 是羊。那各位注意 sheep 的复数不加 s。那所以跟这些其他的家禽家畜不一样的是，火鸡是 exclusively， 就是其他都没有，只有它有。是怎么样呢？只有 native to， 只有北美洲才有火鸡。
And although it's unlikely that the first Thanksgiving feast between Pilgrims and Native Americans included a turkey, because at the time turkey wasn't really a thing, so they ate a lot of food, but it probably wasn't turkey.
No.
It definitely wasn't turkey, but no. We have to say it's unlikely that because nobody can prove it either way. Mm-hmm. So actually, that's a good thing to know. If you're not sure of a fact or you can't really prove it, but you want to say that pretty much no, you can say it's unlikely that this thing happened. Mm-hmm. So you're not saying it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And but you're saying it most likely didn't happen. It basically didn't happen.
所以这个用法大家要学起来。It's unlikely that 就是你也没有办法证明它不是这样，但是你觉得机会不大，这不太可能，这个时候你就用这一个说法，这样并没有完全否定。万一有一天有一个人找出一个证据的话，你还是可以说 It absolutely didn't happen. I just said it's unlikely that.
On the other hand, you can also use it to cast doubt on somebody.
Oh, yeah.
For instance, it's unlikely that Wesley stole my wallet.
Oh, I did.
You see? Immediately people go, oh, well, maybe he did.
Because I'm too honest. 开玩笑的哈。所以刚刚 Angela 老师举那个例子就是 Wesley 应该是不会啦，就中文代他应该不会啦，应该不会，他可能性很低哈，他偷我的 wallet 啊，那我就开玩笑说我有偷，因为我很诚实。当然很好笑，诚实就不会偷东西的哈。
So we just told you two different ways to use it's unlikely that. The first one is sincerely to be like this didn't happen, and the second one is to cast doubt or suspicion on somebody.
Yeah, 所以这里说不太可能。第一个感恩节呢是在什么 Pilgrims 在这里指的，原来这个字是朝圣者，这里这 Pilgrims 指的是5月花号上面那些清教徒或者是那些移民，还有这个美洲原住民之间呢，他们第一次的这个 feast 大餐含有火鸡。那这个地方其实学术上面其实已经证实了，这个其实关于 Thanksgiving 很多东西完全都是 myth。像他们第一个 feast 其实是原住民请这些移民者吃，不是说移民者谢谢你们。那另外呢，火鸡已经证实了那个时候没有吃火鸡这件事情。然后呢，南瓜派也证实了那个时候没有南瓜派这一道菜。
Oh, no, pumpkin pie was not a thing then. Okay, pumpkin pie, turkey, all of the stuff that we consider like really Thanksgiving-ish was mostly invented like less than 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's American tradition. America, first of all, is not that old as a country. And second of all, most of the stuff that everyone is like, it's American as apple pie, is like less than 100 years old because that's when American nationalism as a concept really took off.
Yeah. 好，所以我们刚刚讲到这个，还有一个，其实感恩节的这个日期也跟当时吃的那一顿 feast 日期完全是不同的。当时吃的那日期不能确定，但是可以确定不是在年底。所以呢，他讲到这个 Native Americans， 然后呢，就是跟这朝圣者吃饭呢，他们之间这个菜应该是没有包含火鸡。但是尽管是这样 ，these large fowl 你可以看成一个 category， 那这个是集合，所以前面你看 native speaker 的网站上面，他们都是这样写 these large fowl， 所以就是指这些火鸡啦。他们 gained popularity， 就是他们受到欢迎，开始受到欢迎 as feast day， 就是有盛宴的一个日子的 centerpiece 就是在餐桌中央的摆设。那在这里指的就是它是一个非常重要的一个东西，就前面已经讲它会摆在餐桌的中央。那这个是什么时候开始呢？这是19世纪开始的。那这个时候呢，这句话其实很长，就是在19世纪的时候呢，这个林肯总统 proclaimed， 他宣布 Thanksgiving 是个 national holiday， 是个国定假日。那各位注意到 proclaim 这种用法 proclaim A B 就是 proclaim A 是 B， 那个是不用写也不用加 as， 各位看这个句子把它声音记起来 proclaim Thanksgiving Day a national holiday。The
interesting thing about this is the timing, because this is literally halfway through the Civil War. I think, President Lincoln was trying to give people a reason to come together in a time of like distress when families were being torn apart by politics turned war.
Yeah, 那这个其实林肯总统宣布这件事情的时候，美国那时候应该正值内战，那所以很需要一个东西来代表作为一个国家的象征，所以他说这个 Thanksgiving 这个日子呢是个 national holiday， 那这样的话就让大家有那种国族一同的感觉。
So in the beginning of the holiday, being a holiday, it was a common sight to see large flocks of turkeys being herded down the roads in the weeks before Thanksgiving. And why did you see them being herded down the roads? If you herd something, it's like you kind of make a group of animals walk in the same direction. You can herd sheep, you can herd geese, you can herd turkeys.
No.
What? But you can't herd cats. Cats are almost impossible to herd. Yeah. They're not the kind of animal that will stick together. But the point is, at that time, trucks weren't really a thing. That is to say, it's easier to make a whole bunch of animals walk themselves to market than to carry them.
Oh, yeah. 所以他说 around that time 就差不多就在那个时候呢 it was a common sight to see 就是这个事情是常常看到的一个景象，所以 it 就是指你所看到的东西。那所以什么东西是个很常看到的景象呢？就是 large flocks of turkey 这个鸟啊，一群一群的鸟，那个群英文用的是 flock 这个字，所以 large flocks of turkeys 就是一大群一大群的火鸡 being herded这个字就是把动物赶在一起 together or drive animals in a herd 就是一群。那这个火鸡被集起来被赶在一起，然后呢 down the roads 在路上走 in the weeks before Thanksgiving 在感恩节前面那几个礼拜常常看到这样的景象。
Though not the most intelligent of birds, turkeys do have other appealing features. What a way to insult somebody. Like, they're not intelligent, but they are kind of appealing in other ways.
所以这个要是用来讲人的话，这个会气死。不过 appealing 这个字呢是吸引人的 attractive 的意思，所以呢虽然火鸡不是最聪明的鸟类，那这个 though not the most intelligent of birds 的主词是后面主要子句的主词，就是 turkeys， 所以火鸡虽然不是最聪明的鸟类，但是 they do have 他们还是有，他们的确强调一下，他们确实有其他的吸引人的一些特色。
They are known for their beautiful plumage. Plumage is like the feathers arranged into a beautiful shape. I mean, it's not like they arranged it, but like, I guess like the universe arranged them to be beautiful. And they also have this like beard of feathers that sprouts from their chests. So it's like their chests are especially puffy. If something sprouts from something, it means that it sort of grows from there, or shoots forth from there. Thank you.
好，所以呢，那火鸡 are also known for 他们很有名的也是怎么样？他们这件事情也很有名，就他们那个美丽的 plumage 就是 the layer of feathers covering the body of a bird， 就鸟身上的那一层羽毛。那通常这种羽毛呢是拿来当装饰用或怎么样的，就拿来当装饰用的羽毛也叫 plumage。所以就是火鸡它们的那个毛很漂亮，还有它们的 beard 好像胡子一样东西，但不是真的胡子，所以它放在 quotation marks 里面。那这些像胡子一样的羽毛是怎么样 ？sprouts from 就是长出来 ，shoot forth from their chest， 他们胸部这个长出来那个很漂亮的像胡子一样的羽毛。
Another distinctive feature, something that's distinctive means that it makes it clearly you or clearly that thing. It's like special, but it also is special to you.
What makes you different?
What makes you different, exactly. So another distinctive feature of turkeys is their gobbling calls. And the reason we call it gobbling is it sounds like gobble, 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 gobble.
Yeah.
So it's gobbling. So that's onomatopoeia. It's a word that's designed to sound like the thing it is. So they're calls. Although you might not know that only male turkeys make this sound. So I'm today years old when I found out that only boy turkeys go gobble.
好，所以呢，另外一个独特的distinctive 独特的 feature 特色，火鸡另外一个独特的特色就是它们的 gobbling。Gobble 这个字咯咯地叫，通常就是用来形容火鸡的叫声。那 calls 就是声音，它们 gobbling calls。虽然呢，你可能不知道 ，you might not know， 只有公的火鸡才能 make this sound， 只有公火鸡才会这样叫。
When it comes to flying, though, wild turkeys are actually quite good at it. Unlike their infamous cousins, the chickens, who can only go so far, turkeys can take to the air at up to 60 miles per hour, which is about how fast a car goes on the freeway. So that's impressive.
好 ，when it comes to， 当我们谈到 flying， 注意要加 ing， 因为 when it comes to 那个 to 是介系词，所以谈到飞行呢，野生的火鸡其实are quite good at it， 其实蛮会飞的，而且他们可以 take to the air， 就是飞起来，在这里就是指飞行。at 什么样的速度呢？用 at 这个介词，可以高达每小时60英里，速度非常快。
It might seem a pity that so many of these birds become Thanksgiving meals. Why is it a pity? That's what they're for? No, I mean, no, nobody is for being eaten, but there's plenty of turkeys. We're not in danger of running out of turkeys. But anyways, not all turkeys end up on the dinner table.
好，所以 it might seem a pity that 就底下这些事情看起来好像蛮可怜的，蛮可惜的啊，就是怎么样，有这么多的 these birds 就是指火鸡，有这么多的火鸡变成了感恩节的大餐 meals， 变成他们的食物，变成大餐。但是呢 not all 这不是所有的火鸡 not all 这个turkeys end up 就他们的结局是 on the dinner table 到了餐桌上面，换句话说，不是所有的火鸡最后都会到餐桌上。
Every year since 1989, the President of the United States has pardoned a turkey or two that are then allowed to live out their lives in peace. Now, if you want to emphasize that this is really a yearly thing, starting from a date, this is the perfect beginning of a sentence. So every year since that date, it literally has happened every year. You could say every 4 years, like the Olympics. Every 4 years since 19-something, the Olympics has been celebrated in a different country around the world. Something like that. So every year since a date. And so the United States president has pardoned a turkey. Normally pardoning is for criminals who are then absolved of their crimes and allowed to go free. And emperors are allowed to do that. And it's usually a political move. So why are we pardoning turkeys? I don't know. And then these turkeys are allowed to live out their lives in peace, which means that someone has to take care of these turkeys for the rest of their lives. Now, it's funny. Every time I say these turkeys, it's funny because in English, if you say these turkeys, you're talking about these idiots. So someone has to take care of these turkeys for the rest of their lives can sound like someone has to take care of these idiots for the rest of their lives. So if you call somebody a turkey, you're calling them an idiot, just so you know.
好，所以 turkey 这个字在英文里面呢，也可以表示笨蛋的意思，傻瓜。所以 these turkeys 就通常这些笨蛋不过在这里当然指的是火鸡啦。所以这里讲到从1989年开始 ever since 就从那个时候开始呢 every year 从那个时候开始，每一年美国总统都会 pardon 就是赦免 a turkey or two 就是一只或两只火鸡。那这个被赦免的火鸡呢are then allowed to 他们就被允许可以 live out their lives 就是度过余生 live out their lives in peace 就是很安详的度过余生，不会被抓去宰了吃。
These lucky birds really have something to celebrate on Turkey Day.
好，所以在这个感恩节这一天呢，这些被赦免的火鸡，这些幸运的火鸡呢，的确有些东西是可以值得庆祝的。
Now, we have some questions here for you. Number 1 is, what does the word iconic in the first paragraph most likely mean?
好，第一段里面的 iconic 这个字最有可能是什么意思呢？
The answer is B, representative. There's a good word.
答案是 B, representative, 就是具有代表性的。
And number 2, what do we learn about the origins of having turkey on Thanksgiving?
关于感恩节吃火鸡的起源，我们有什么了解呢？
The answer is D. Turkey became a popular Thanksgiving dish almost 200 years ago.
好，答案是 D. 火鸡在将近200年前变成一道感恩节流行大餐。
And number 3, why is Abraham Lincoln mentioned in the passage? What does the president have to do with anything?
好，本文中为什么提到这个亚伯拉罕林肯呢？
The answer is A. He created a new national holiday during his presidency.
答案是 A. 好，他在任职总统期间创立了一个新的全国性节日。
And number 4, 4 people are talking about turkeys. Which of the following statements is not correct?
4个人在谈论火鸡，下列哪一项叙述不正确？
The answer is B. Turkeys are extremely smart, but they are unable to fly. That is not true. They're pretty dumb, and they fly really fast.
好，答案是 B, 因为 B 这个叙述是错的。B 的叙述说火鸡很聪明，但它们不会飞。那正好相反，火鸡不是很聪明，但是它们很会飞。
All right, that's all we have for you about turkeys and Turkey Day, but please come again next time for more Ivy English. Until then,
Bye-bye.